Hello, baseball fans. Just give it a minute here. Make sure the broadcast sticks. Welcome to MLB 17, my franchise offline. And so we're going to take a look at the calendar. And if anybody saw the Yankee Cub game yesterday, they know there was late heroics by the Yankees to pull out the win. Chapman came out and did what Chapman does and preserved the win, got the save. So anyway, it's Saturday. It's May 6th, 2017. This evening, let's see, 6 o'clock Chicago time. It'll be 7 o'clock New York time. They'll be playing tonight on the Fox network, I think it is. So we're going to head out and play that game. Made a couple of trades. I'm really playing deep into the franchise thing, controlling all aspects from trades and stuff, checking my morale and injuries and stuff like that. And Batons was unhappy with his role in his contract, so I made a trade with him with the Orioles and picked up another closer to function as a setup man. So I'll have Clippard, the setup man, into the eighth maybe, then Britton, and then Chapman to close out if it's a close game. So we'll head on out. Yankees and Cubs. And we'll play the full game. We're going to go with the throwback 1913 uniform just for giggles. Playing at Wrigley. We're going to go with the MLB Network theme. Should be clear there tonight. Still a little chilly in Chicago this time of year, but the wind should be down over yesterday, which was the Yankee outfielders handled Chicago's win better than the Chicago Cubs guys did, that was for sure. So we'll advance on through. I'm not ready to give this guy a start yet. He should be able to handle it, but not against the Cubs. Now, Adam Warren has been promoted to Yankee starter, but the roster updates and stuff haven't given him the stamina to be a starting pitcher yet, so I got to stay away from him. So we're going to give Samardzija, another early acquisition trade I made, another shot on the mound. He's definitely got some good stuff and pretty good with the hits, strikeouts, and based on balls, home runs. Just got to be a little bit careful. He's got a couple of pitches there, but for the most part, we're going to want to keep it away from the Cub power hitters. Yeah, Samardzija, he's got a fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, a cutter, and he's got a fifth splitter. Definitely a couple here I can keep low in the strike zone. So I'm going to go with him as the starter today. I gave some of my guys, you can see those that green bars there next to them there. Now, day before yesterday, because they've been playing every day, they were a little drained. So I put in some different guys. All right, we got to get Judge out in right field. And that leaves Samardzija's got a hit. Holiday will have to be a pitch hitter. Torres can come in to run. The unlikely chance that Sanchez, who is back from his injury, by the way, is injured. I got another catcher here who's, I think Romine's actually a little bit better with the pitchers than Sanchez. I think he has a little more Romine's got more MLB experience. So he communicates well with the pitchers. He seems to get their best out of him. Hicks center field, but Ellsbury's back up to speed. Ref Snyder I can use in case of injury. So we're going to, okay, Gardner leads off. He was yesterday's hero. All of a sudden he's, Babe Gardner. We're going to put Headley in, batting second. He's having a good year. Sanchez, we're going to leave in the 3 spot. We're going to have Judge batting cleanup. Ellsbury, we're going to stick in the 6th spot. So I got a left switch, right, left, and a lot of righties. I don't have a batting order. Yeah, I failed to man. All right, left-hand. All right, we're up against a lefty. All right, so I got the middle of the lineup stacked up with the righties. All right, that should work out. All right, so off to the game. Samar just got a 3-1 record with me. Montgomery here, he's got, 25 innings, 26 strikeouts, 9 walks, 26 hit. All right, so he's good for a strikeout and a walk per inning, or a strikeout and a hit per inning.
Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network.
I like how the schedule matches up with the real schedule. The results are different, but that's the way it is. Yankees have the best record in the American League right now, but still catching up to the Red Sox in the game here. Cubs are kind of mired in the middle of the pack in the NL Central. Washington's got the best record in the National League and in baseball right now, by half a game or a game over the Yankees.
Gardner, first shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Junior circuit means the American League, if you're not familiar. We should be seeing some of his fastball.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Well, Harold,
he's coming up on 1,000 hits there, Gardner.
Play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
On the ground up the middle, Russell has it. No problem here, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing.
And the canned commentary is getting a little redundant already.
Look out.
Here's Chase Headley. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, 1 for 6. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a
Chase, that's Headley.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. from the stretch. A called strike over the outside corner. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Now the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. One and one, here it comes. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoke toward the hole and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Okay, there's a run.
As the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0 delivery. And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Runner at first here, one man out. Line towards center field. Jay makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Batting fifth, first baseman Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Some guys are
could have sworn I put Bird in at first.
Most guys, especially guys with
there's no
like
DH.
This, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. A run on two hits, and they leave one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Jeff Samardzija gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he comes in with a whip under one. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Sean Shea.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they're playing good ball, and here they are already with a 1-0 lead, and I think this trend may continue. They're really putting it all together and playing good ball right now.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm hoping to see some signs of a turnaround from Addison Russell. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Here's Jason Hayward now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's grounded foul. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. On the ground to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, there's a
bad throw from the first baseman to the pitcher on that. My bad. I wasn't going to beat him to the bag, so I had to try it. That's button accuracy, so you got to be right on top of it.
His past meetings with Samardzija, he's gone 3 for 6. First things first, here's a throw over. Just keeping him close. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Runners on first with one down. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strike.
Trying to pitch the contact.
Series alone.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
I'll say. Put the shift on for him. That's usually how it does anyway.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Rizzo can hurt you, but he can be pitched to.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 out with the man at first. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Samardzija sets. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Judge on the move, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So a run batted in there on the double as they've come back to tie the game at 1 in the opening frame.
Yeah, put the slider up in his eyes.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 258 the average to begin play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Rizzo rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A runner on first with 2 away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this.
And the Cubbies got the Samardzija early.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Ellsbury.
To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast.
Okay, it's a new ball game.
Jacoby Ellsbury. 8th home run on the season for him as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He'll enter play right at 333. 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. No outs, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Russell's got it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball to the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that
I think the Cubbies are going to be missing Chapman this year.
Dive in the stands for you if
He might have what tipped him over the edge into the series last year, but
here's Didi Gregorius.
he's back with the Yankees now.
History with Montgomery, 1 for 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Man, this guy's so hot. Even though he's 0-2, he probably still feels like I'm in the driver's seat. He's going that good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Grounded softly to the right. Rizzo has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, pitcher Jeff Samardzija.
I got Samardzija off the Giants, so he's a
Jeff Samardzija,
ex-National League pitcher, so maybe he can hit.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either.
Here it comes, 2-0. Late that time for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Softly hit out towards short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Addison Russell. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down at shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Montgomery. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in now, Matt Caesar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
One and 2. Here it comes. And he's able to fight this one off. Foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that misses 2-2.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Samardzija into the windup. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now here it comes. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Striding in once again, John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He'll try again. 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-2 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
2 down, runners at first and second. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Now the pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chase Headley. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to
Didn't give
retire
my
the
pitcher
side.
much of a rest.
So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant,
Leading off
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one.
Well, I'm not getting that low call.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out.
First baseman,
And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one.
Another shift is on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Samardzija gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
I got the count with 1 and 2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order.
Now we gotta
after 3
get some hits in here and stuff like that. Give this guy a rest.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Looking up is Contreras, and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. It's a solo shot here for Chris Carter. Number 14 on the season. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Ellsbury.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Into the box, Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
The pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really
Now
well.
batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit
Now
back
batting,
and you just say,
catcher,
I'll take it.
Jeff Samardzija.
Into the box, Jeff Samardzija. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Two men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-2 delivery. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a looper to left. Gardner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Mike Montgomery. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Now here it comes.
No, that's
Ball 1. swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 3 and the Cubs 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Phone call, hold on. All right, sorry about that. Pain in the ass phone call turned into a pain in the ass knock on the door. Stupid pharmacy, and they still only brought half my stuff. All right, where were we?
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
When you play with analog swing, you're going to get a lot more of these little check swing choppers. They're almost like strong bunts. You know, if a guy like Gardner does it, he might beat it out.
Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it, 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Well, there's no way to do it.
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2.
I'm gassing my pitcher. Not getting those low calls. I must be throwing 6, 7 extra pitches there because I'm not getting them low calls.
Matt Caesar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Matt Caesar.
He's reaching the end of his rope, too.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Yeah, but I can't throw too many more of them. Well, getting the 5th inning anyway. Got some decent arms in the bullpen.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Yeah, that was a dangerous slider.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So
that's flush. That was out of the strike zone, but he swung at it.
10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you,
that was as good as a nasty slider.
A few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
I had a viewer before. I don't know if you might have lost him. But that lengthy break I had to take.
In now is John Jay. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Whoa.
And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things.
It's 2 I haven't been able to get with Didi.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, third baseman.
The ivy looks realistic for this time of year because it's not all green yet. On TV yesterday, it was all mostly brown.
For 2 on his line thus far.
They were talking about it on the game that, you know, another month there, it's going to be all green and pretty out there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the stretch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Jay is on his way home. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 3-3 game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
I got to take a 5-minute break here. I'm sorry about that earlier break here, but I got to take a pit stop.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
All right, viewers, sorry for the delay. I always take like a 7th inning stretch because I play these whole games, but today was kind of weird. If you're catching this later on my YouTube channel, you know, after it's optimized, you can fast forward through these delays. All right, well, I got these guys warming up, but they're not getting any warmer here. I need to get at least another pitch out of Samardzija.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
As you can see by that energy thing there, he's pretty well gassed.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count.
All right, well, that's 2 pitches too many.
A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 8th home run.
Well, it's not like you can't do it. Another phone call. Damn it.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
All right, where was I?
Luis Cessa is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
We just got to get out of this inning now and regroup, get the bats moving.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty.
So we needed a fresh fastball.
He's
Okay.
1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired.
All right.
But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 5-3 Chicago. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Aaron Judge.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chris Carter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Carter. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ready for another chance? Jacoby Ellsbury. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Out of play off to the right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-2 one more time. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Has a look, now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Caesar makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play.
Man.
1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased.
I really thought that was gone.
Oh well. Up in the bottom of inning number 6.
Should have let him cruise halfway and then brought him back or something. Tag him up, something. My bad.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Ugh, it's driving me crazy here. I sit down and have a nice relaxing game of baseball there, and they keep buzzing my door and stuff like that. Where was I?
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
So I get for playing a
Digging in once again.
7 o'clock game at 2 in the afternoon, 2:30, right?
A couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hit in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Montgomery.
Striding in once again, Mike Montgomery, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And
I know they erected some new stands and stuff out there.
To this point.
High outfield stand.
Digging in
Pretty
and
cool.
looking for more. Starlin Castro. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Carl Edwards Jr. takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Hope he makes good burgers. Carl's Jr. 21 innings, 22 strikeouts. Okay.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the river.
Oh, wow.
And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Bryant will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Up next for the Yankees, pitcher Luis.
Yeah, we sure do. Yeah, and bring up Mr. Holiday. Holiday.
Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17, Matt Holliday.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that base hit right there extends the streak to 10 games. When you start getting hits over 10 games, you've been pretty consistent over the last 2 series you've been playing. Really good ball right now.
Yeah, just sit back. I'm pretty sure that was a change up or a curve or something. I sat back and I got it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Just like yesterday, Babe Gardner.
So a 3-run shot to right center field.
That's what he did yesterday in the 9th inning, yeah.
And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
don't know if he hit it 439 feet yesterday.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good
Yeah, he can go 5-10 rows back. I don't know. That's yeah.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2. Hot shot to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 6-5 New York. Tommy Lane gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tommy Lane.
Ready once again, Matt Caesar. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Matt Caesar.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
For one pitch, and he's tired already.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean.
I mean, franchise, you know, I give these guys like physical conditioning and stuff like that to keep them fresh.
John Jay, 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Yeah, held that button too long.
As you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Yeah, I can't believe he's calling for a curveball. That's more like it.
Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just
put a slider up in his eyes, moving away. I mean,
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series.
it's cool to have it set for letting the catcher, you know, call the pitches and stuff, but sometimes it just does not make sense.
Here's Chris Bryant now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This catcher just is not tuned into this pitcher.
And 2 count. Here's the pitch. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Justin Grimm has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52.
15 innings, 18 strikeouts, 3-0 record, 13 games. Okay.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Let's see, Holder, sit down, Clippard. I could have sworn I traded Betances away for somebody else. I could have sworn I traded him off. Anyway, we're going to let Clippard start the 8th when it comes up.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Here's Chris Carter now. To short, hit hard. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The throw to the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell.
Yeah, he would have been home if I got that out to a double. I thought that was gone.
Nice job.
Oh, well.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Caesar racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game.
Player of the game.
A 4-run lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Koji Uehara is on
Koji
with nobody out.
must have picked him up from, was it Baltimore? Boston? Uh, 24 innings, 21 innings, 25 strikeouts.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a ball rolls softly to second.
That's one of them check swing super bunts.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here.
Somebody with wheels would have beat that out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. Lifetime in this matchup, 1 for 3. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Aaron Hicks will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
All right, Clippard can sit down. I could have sworn I traded him off today. I don't know why it didn't register here.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
He was unhappy with his contract in the last year of his contract, so.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Caesar over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Cubs 5. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Rizzo.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, you don't call for the slurve on the first pitch. That's your out pitch, maybe.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 0-2. And
that's where you throw the slur.
Now that he's been set down
The guy's looking for heat.
Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it under.
Yeah, Tunk's got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. I just don't trust him bringing them out with people on base.
Throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Betances sets. First pitch on its way. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Bouncer down the line, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from
city
Chicago
cutscenes.
as the 9th inning is set to get underway. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Hector Rondon is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 56.
Javier Baez is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Number 9.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. He'll try and lead things.
Let's see here. All right, we're going to have him stretch and toss. We're going to have stretch and toss just in case we need him.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay giving chase. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
In now, Chase Headley. His past numbers against Hector Rondon, hitless in 3 at-bats. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He had a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0-1, here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 1-0. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope,
fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but try to finish it out.
You all want to see him come out.
Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. He's taken him deep once.
The shortstop, number 27.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Typical Chapman. He'll give up a single and then he'll strike everybody out. Let's see how this works.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. He said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Well, if he timed it perfectly, it would have been an over the ivy, but okay.
Here's Javier Baez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner is there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Caesar.
Digging in, Matt Caesar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to Carter at first, but not in time to get them both.
Now batting, center fielder, Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Chapman's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
Well, there's the ball game, folks. Picked up a lot of XPs, jumped up to level 60. We're going to get some decent cards from the draw after this.
This one comes to
all right, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and
so the Bronx Bombers
try to do important, cool games.
4 home runs.
Matching up to that day's Yankee schedule. So, anyway, take care.
Tonight, Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line score tonight.